we got to talk about these 6 hot trends going on.
Tucker, number 5 on the list. I was like, what does this even mean? So I'm super fascinated by this. Number 1 on this list, brutalism. I didn't know that that was a word for anything real estate related. Can we just talk about what that actually means?
I really don't know. This has not really come up in any conversation. When you look at any of the home builder trends or any of the designer trends, that when we talk to these people, none of this stuff is coming up. So I don't know if that's just from another region and it's just a heavy search term.
Right, it's a search term, so I'm going to read it out. The raw and exposed beauty of mid-20th century design's controversial brutalist aesthetic is set to make a daring comeback in 2024. Zillow has witnessed an astounding 452% surge in the number of for sale listings mentioning brutalist design, characterized by design elements such as blackened steel casement windows, raw concrete floors, and striking patinaed bronze light fixtures. This style exudes a modern, functional, and sustainable appeal. For those seeking a gentler introduction, accessories like wrought iron chandeliers and tarnished brass trays can add a subtle touch of edginess to any space. That's brutalism. I think it's the concrete finishes, the black metal, that kind of feel, that look. It's searched for it. Fascinating. All right, Tucker, number 2, sensory gardens or pathways. People are searching to be connected with nature. Very interesting, right?
Sure. And I wonder if some of that comes into that outdoor living, the patio, the screened in porch. You know, we do talk about people, especially in Nashville, about little gardens. And then you've got to talk about all these chicken coops.
Yeah, that's right. Chicken coops have cropped up as a popular item. All right, number 3 on the list, something we both are kind of fascinated by, cold plunge pools.
Oh, as the proud owner of a cold plunge pool, I'm going to tell you that this is really important. It is something that does come up, and it'll change your life.
That's right. We both have gotten into it. It's super interesting. It's hard and great. The great outweighs the hard part of doing cold plunges, and we both have kind of enjoyed it, right?
Well, absolutely. And I'll show you, the hardest thing about a cold plunge is not talking about cold plunging.
Anyway, that is so true. It's like, I just want to talk about it. There's a social piece to it, and especially if you find someone else who's kind of into it, just to talk about it or to do it at the same time, next to you. It's kind of it makes it more enjoyable for some reason. I don't know why.
No, it is. But what I want to talk about, Clay, is this, let's talk about pickleball.
Yeah, so number 4 on the list, pickleball courts. People are searching for pickleball courts. Another trending topic this day and age is pickleball. I've been really into it for several years. I love it. It is the most fun sport that I've been able to find. And it's easy to have fun the first day, and you can still years later be like still trying to figure things out. So it creates a good amount of challenge, and people are searching for it. You're seeing people put it in at their house. You're seeing tennis courts converted. You're seeing what you're really seeing is a lot of neighborhoods that have been around a while either have tennis courts that they're converting to pickleball because they're going to get used by more people. Or if it's a brand new development, you're seeing a lot of these developers take note and add pickleball courts into their community amenities, right?
Sure, and it makes sense people are looking for this because when people do move to a new area, they're looking for connection points. Pickleball really helps you connect into any of these communities. It's really simple. Clay, talk to me. We had a Californian buyer come out, take a look at the pickleball facilities first before buying a home. Tell me about that.
That's right. So this gentleman came from the West Coast, and he came through Nashville and was, we connected through pickleball. It was a big part of his life. So it was a natural connection point, which one thing about pickleball is that it can be very social. When you meet somebody else who plays pickleball, it's just very easy to connect with them. But you know what? He was a little frustrated by the lack of pickleball options in Nashville. That's kind of changing. It's still growing like crazy. Courts are popping up. Private companies are coming in and starting to build facilities here. But we are behind some of the other cities, which can be a little frustrating.
Yeah, I think 2 years, and I think we're in a really different conversation.
Yeah, I totally agree. We're in the middle of the growth trajectory. It'll eventually catch up in Nashville. But anyway, it's a super fun sport. Highly recommend it. Tucker, number 5 on the list. I was like, what does this even mean?
What is Murano glass? I don't even know that was a thing.
Right. So these colorful glass light fixtures, handcrafted on the Italian island of Murano, are re-emerging as a designer favorite, with 58% increase in for sale listings featuring these quirky, masterful pieces, colorful blown glass chandeliers. So I was not familiar with this. I'm surprised it's on any kind of top 5 or 10 list with Zillow. What the heck is going on, Tucker?
I have no idea. I don't know if you ever go out to Cheekwood, gorgeous area, and then they have like, what is it, Chihuly? And that's everywhere.
Yes.
Eye candy for days when it comes to glass. That's really neat. But Murano glass, I don't know.
I'm scratching my head on this one, but yeah, Chihuly's the closest thing I can think of similar to this. Designers are making it trend, so it's relating to the real estate top list right now. Tucker, what's number 6 on our list?
You got to talk about murals. And whether you want to talk about murals in your home, I've been to several corporate offices here in Nashville. They have a lot of murals in their office space. And then, of course, you go downtown, Taylor Swift has a mural. There's actually mural tours in Nashville that you can jump on and you can go hit a bunch of murals. And I tried to do it for Anna and her friends, and it was just too cold. But if it was like the spring or summertime, that would be phenomenal.
Yeah, that's right. Zillow is saying murals are showing up 18% more often in for sale homes than before. So I think when I see murals, it's usually like on a short-term rental or an Airbnb, non-owner occupied like property that's for sale. You know, a lot of times for the Airbnbs, they will do a mural in like the living room, a dramatic place to get a photo. They are cool. I like them. They're kind of highly opinionated. Hopefully, you know, the murals of something that you would like. So I don't recommend it for everybody to go do it, but there's certain times when it's done where it does look pretty amazing. And that's not even to mention all the commercial ones in Nashville around 12th South neighborhood. We covered some of those in our video on 12th South, so check that out. And then around downtown Nashville, lots of places to come get a photo done and kind of have a cool memory made, right?
Oh, sure. And a lot of those are in the Gulch. So if you're coming in for a girls' weekend, which is usually the case, a lot of murals in the Gulch, a lot of good places to eat. And obviously I was downtown on Demumbrian driving by. I forgot how many people were there. It was Taylor Swift. Apparently she opened up her own mural and everyone was there to see her and stand next to the mural.
Fascinating stuff. Well, that wraps up our list of the trending 2024's hottest home trends. That wraps up our list. I want to say thanks for following along with us. Don't forget to check out our other videos about the different neighborhoods. And Tucker, anything else you want to add right now?
Sure, I appreciate that, Clay. I guess my biggest thing is, what do you think's really missing on the list? Leave it in the comment section below.
That's right. Hey, my name is Clay Tucker. The team and I, we get contacted every single day from people just like you about moving to Nashville and Middle Tennessee. And we love it. We're a real estate team. So let us know what questions you have. And our desire is to help people connect all the dots so they can make the right move. Until next time, hope to show you around town.